Ladies and gentlemen, friends and dreamers, good morning / afternoon / evening to you all. Today I want to talk about a subject that often lies at the crossroads of fear and fulfillment: taking risks. Stepping outside the comfort zone is where true growth begins. The comfort zone is a mental space where everything feels familiar and safe, where routines dominate and risks are minimal. It's a place that shields us from failure, but it also confines us, preventing us from exploring our full potential. While staying within this space might provide a sense of security, it often comes at the expense of progress and personal fulfillment. When you remain in your comfort zone, you limit your experiences to what you already know and what feels easy. Growth, however, doesn't happen in this space of predictability. It happens when you challenge yourself to face the unknown, to try new things, and to confront obstacles that push your boundaries. Every person who has ever achieved something extraordinary has done so by stepping into unfamiliar territory where the path forward was uncertain and the risks were high. Consider the journey of entrepreneurs who leave stable jobs to pursue their dreams of building businesses. They often face immense uncertainty and countless challenges. Yet it is in taking these risks that they unlock opportunities for success. The same applies to athletes who push their limits in training, artists who dare to innovate, or students who strive to learn new skills despite initial struggles. These individuals understand that success doesn't come to those who remain comfortable. It comes to those who dare to act despite their fears. Leaving the comfort zone is not just about external accomplishments, it's also about personal growth. When you take risks and face challenges, you develop resilience, adaptability, and confidence. These qualities become tools that help you handle future uncertainties with greater ease. Every time you step into the unknown, you expand your perception of what you're capable of achieving. What once seemed impossible becomes achievable, and what once seemed daunting becomes manageable. The fear of leaving the comfort zone is natural. Our instincts are wired to seek safety and avoid risks, but letting fear dictate our decisions keeps us stagnant. It's important to remember that growth often involves discomfort. The butterflies in your stomach before a big decision, the doubt you feel when tackling a difficult task, these are signs that you are on the verge of something transformative. The discomfort is temporary, but the rewards of growth are lasting. Success requires embracing this discomfort and reframing it as a sign of progress. It's not about recklessly diving into risky situations, but about intentionally pushing yourself to explore new possibilities. Each step outside the comfort zone strengthens your ability to take the next one, creating a cycle of growth and achievement. Ultimately, staying in your comfort zone may protect you from failure, but it also shields you from reaching your true potential. By stepping beyond it, you give yourself the chance to discover new opportunities, gain invaluable experiences, and build a life that reflects your greatest ambitions. True success is found not in the familiar, but in the courage to venture into the unknown. Failure is an inevitable part of life, but it is also one of the most powerful teachers we can have. When you take risks, there is always a possibility that things won't go as planned. This fear of failure often holds people back from pursuing opportunities that could change their lives. However, what many fail to realize is that failure is not the end of the road. It's a critical step in the journey towards success. Every failure carries a lesson, but only if you are willing to look for it. When you take risks and encounter setbacks, you are presented with an opportunity to reflect on what went wrong, what could have been done differently, and how you can improve moving forward. These lessons become invaluable tools that shape your future decisions and actions. Without failure, growth becomes stagnant, and you miss the chance to develop resilience, problem-solving skills, and a deeper understanding of yourself. Take, for example, some of the greatest innovators and leaders in history. Thomas Edison famously said, "I have not failed, I've just found 1,0,0,0,0 ways that won't work." His journey to inventing the light bulb was marked by countless failed experiments, yet each one brought him closer to the breakthrough that changed the world. Similarly, J.K. Rowling faced numerous rejections before finally publishing Harry Potter, a series that has since inspired millions. These individuals did not see failure as a sign to stop. They saw it as a stepping stone to success. When you take risks, you open yourself up to the possibility of failure, but you also open yourself up to growth. Failure teaches humility, patience, and perseverance. It strips away illusions of perfection and forces you to confront your limitations. Yet in doing so, it also reveals your strengths. Each time you fail, you gain the confidence to try again. Armed with the knowledge and experience you didn't have before, this cycle of risk, failure, and learning is the foundation of personal and professional development. Failure also fosters innovation. In a world that changes rapidly, success often depends on the ability to adapt and try new approaches. Many of the most significant breakthroughs in technology, medicine, and art have come from experiments that initially failed. Failure pushes people to think creatively, to question assumptions, and to explore uncharted territory. Without risk and the possibility of failure, progress would be impossible. It's important to change the way we view failure. Society often stigmatizes it, portraying it as a sign of weakness or incompetence, but in reality, failure is a sign of effort. It shows that you are trying, that you are pushing boundaries, and that you are striving for something greater. Success is not about avoiding failure, it's about embracing it as a natural part of the process. In the end, failure is not the opposite of success, it's an integral part of it. Each failure is an opportunity to grow, to learn, and to become better. By taking risks and accepting failure as part of the journey, you set yourself on a path toward true success, one lesson at a time. Innovation and progress are the cornerstones of success, and they are often born out of risk. Taking risks is essential for creating something new, whether it's a groundbreaking invention, a new business model, or a fresh way of approaching a problem. The willingness to embrace uncertainty and step into uncharted territory is what drives innovation and sets individuals and organizations apart. When you take risks, you challenge the status quo. You step away from what is known and comfortable to explore new possibilities. This is the essence of creativity and innovation. Some of the world's most transformative advancements, like the development of the internet, the invention of airplanes, or the rise of renewable energy solutions, came from people who were willing to take risks despite uncertainty and skepticism. They dared to question conventional wisdom, experiment with untested ideas, and pursue bold visions. Risk-taking often leads to innovation because it encourages a mindset of exploration. When you try something new, you inevitably encounter unexpected obstacles and surprises. These moments of challenge spark creative thinking as you search for solutions. For instance, many technological breakthroughs were the result of accidents or failures during experimentation. Post-it notes, for example, were created when a researcher at 3M accidentally developed a weak adhesive. Instead of discarding it as a failure, the company saw potential in it, leading to a product that became a global success. This type of innovation is only possible when people are open to taking risks and exploring the unknown. In business, the companies that succeed are often the ones that are willing to take calculated risks. Market leaders like Apple, Tesla, and Amazon have thrived because they consistently innovate and take bold steps that others are hesitant to attempt. Apple revolutionized technology with the iPhone, combining a phone, camera, and music player into one device at a time when such an idea seemed impractical. Tesla took enormous risks by pioneering the electric vehicle market and betting on renewable energy. Amazon started as an online bookstore and evolved into one of the most diversified and innovative companies in the world, taking risks to enter new industries like cloud computing and AI. Risk takers doesn't mean acting recklessly. It means being intentional about exploring opportunities with potential rewards that outweigh the downsides. Successful innovators and leaders don't dive into risks blindly. They calculate them. They assess the potential benefits, anticipate challenges, and prepare contingency plans. By doing so, they maximize their chances of success while minimizing unnecessary. At an individual level, taking risk can unlock personal creativity and potential. Whether it's trying a new approach to a project, starting a side business, or pursuing a passion that's outside your comfort zone, taking risks helps you tap into new ideas and abilities. Risk creates momentum for change, and with each attempt you refine your skills and grow more confident in your capabilities. In the end, risk and innovation are inseparable. Without risk, there is no progress. By embracing the uncertainty of risk, you open the door to opportunities that can transform not only your life, but the world around you. It is through taking risks that we spark innovation, challenge boundaries, and achieve greatness. Fear is a natural part of life, especially when faced with decisions that involve uncertainty or stepping into the unknown. It's a protective mechanism hardwired into us, designed to keep us safe from danger. But when fear becomes a barrier to pursuing opportunities, dreams, or ambitions, it holds us back from realizing our true potential. While fear is temporary, the regret of not taking risks often lasts a lifetime, making it crucial to confront and overcome the fear of taking risks. When we allow fear to dictate our actions, we limit ourselves to what is safe, predictable, and familiar. This might feel comfortable in the moment, but over time, it can lead to a deep sense of dissatisfaction. Life becomes routine, and the excitement of growth and achievement fades away. Many people look back on their lives with regret, not because of the mistakes they made, but because of the chances they didn't take. They regret not chasing that dream, not starting that business, not saying yes to an opportunity, or not taking a stand when it mattered most. Regret is a powerful and often painful emotion. It stems from the knowledge that something could have been different if only a decision had been made or a step taken. Unlike fear, which is fleeting and often dissipates once action is taken, regret lingers. It stays with you, replaying what-if scenarios in your mind and reminding you of missed opportunities. This is why the regret of inaction can be so much heavier than the discomfort of taking a risk. Taking risks doesn't mean the fear goes away. It means acting despite the fear. It means acknowledging the fear of failure, rejection, or uncertainty, but refusing to let it control you. In many cases, the fear we feel is not a reflection of reality, but a projection of our doubts and insecurities. We imagine the worst-case scenario, magnifying the risks while downplaying the potential rewards. And however, when we push through that fear, we often find that it wasn't as daunting as we initially thought. The rewards of taking risks are often far greater than the temporary discomfort of fear. When you step outside of your comfort zone, you give yourself the chance to grow, to achieve something meaningful, and to build a life free of regret. Every time you face your fears and take a chance, you strengthen your resilience and gain confidence in your ability to navigate challenges. This cycle of growth helps you approach future risks with less hesitation and more courage. It's also important to remember that the worst-case scenario often isn't as catastrophic as we imagine. Even if a risk doesn't lead to the outcome you hoped for, you still gain valuable experience, insights, and personal growth. These lessons shape you into a stronger, wiser, and more capable individual. In the grand scheme of life, fear is fleeting, but regret can last forever. Choosing to take risks, even when fear is present, is a way of honoring your potential and ensuring that you don't look back wondering, what if? By embracing courage and seizing opportunities, you create a life filled with experiences, achievements, and the satisfaction of knowing you gave it your all. Taking risks doesn't mean diving headfirst into every opportunity without thought or preparation. It's about making informed decisions, weighing the potential rewards against the possible downsides, and moving forward with a clear understanding of the stakes. This is what we call calculated risk-taking, and it is one of the most important skills for achieving long-term success. When approached thoughtfully, calculated risks can open doors to opportunities that might otherwise remain inaccessible, paving the way for sustainable growth and achievement. A calculated risk starts with research and planning. Before embarking on any new venture, it's crucial to gather information and assess the situation from all angles. For example, if you're considering starting a business, you would analyze the market, identify your competition, evaluate the potential demand for your product or service, and create a strategy to mitigate challenges. This process doesn't eliminate all uncertainties, but it equips you with the tools to make an informed decision and increases your chances of success. Taking calculated risks also requires a clear understanding of your goals and priorities. What are you hoping to achieve by taking this risk? How does it align with your long-term vision? When your actions are guided by a strong sense of purpose, you're more likely to make choices that lead to meaningful outcomes. For instance, an individual who invests in further education or training may face short-term sacrifices such as time, money, and effort. However, the long-term benefits, better career opportunities, increased earning potential, and personal growth can far outweigh these initial costs. One of the most valuable aspects of calculated risk-taking is its ability to minimize potential losses. By carefully evaluating the risks involved, you can identify potential pitfalls and create contingency plans to address them. This doesn't guarantee success, but it reduces the likelihood of failure and allows you to navigate challenges with greater confidence. For instance, a business owner launching a new product might start with a limited release to test its reception before committing to a full-scale launch. This approach allows them to gather feedback, make improvements, and reduce financial risks. Calculated risks are also about balancing caution with action. While overanalyzing can lead to paralysis and missed opportunities, taking action without proper consideration can result in unnecessary setbacks. Striking the right balance means knowing when to move forward and when to pause, adapt, or reconsider. It's about trusting your instincts while relying on data and insights to guide your decisions. Perhaps most importantly, taking calculated risks builds resilience and confidence. Each successful risk strengthens your ability to handle uncertainty and reinforces your belief in your capacity to achieve great things. Even when a calculated risk doesn't yield the desired outcome, the lessons learned can provide valuable insights for future endeavors. Every experience, whether a triumph or a challenge, contributes to your growth and prepares you for greater opportunities ahead. In the long run, avoiding risks entirely may feel safer, but it often leads to stagnation. True success requires a willingness to step outside your comfort zone and take chances, but doing so strategically ensures that you're not just gambling with your future. By embracing calculated risks, you create a path to sustainable progress, long-term success, and a life filled with purpose and achievement. Taking risks doesn't just lead to potential success or new opportunities, it also builds confidence. Each risk you take, regardless of the outcome, becomes a lesson and a testament to your ability to face challenges. Over time, this builds resilience, self-assurance, and a mindset geared toward growth and achievement. Confidence is not something we are born with. It is something we develop by stepping out of our comfort zones and proving to ourselves that we can handle uncertainty and adversity. When you take a risk, especially one that feels daunting, you are telling yourself that your goals and aspirations are worth the challenge. This act alone can be empowering. Even if the risk doesn't lead to immediate success, the courage it takes to make that leap reinforces your belief in your capabilities. You learn that you can face fear, uncertainty, and potential failure and still come out stronger on the other side. Over time, these small acts of bravery accumulate, building a deep sense of confidence that you can apply to other areas of life. Risk-taking also exposes you to new experiences and opportunities which can further enhance your self-belief. Each time you try something new, you expand your skill set, broaden your perspective, and become more adaptable. For instance, someone who takes the risk of switching careers might initially feel uncertain, but as they learn new skills and grow in their role, they gain confidence not just in their professional abilities, but also in their capacity to navigate change. Similarly, pursuing a creative project, learning a challenging skill, or starting a business all require a willingness to take risks. And the successes, big or small, along the way, reinforce a sense of personal accomplishment. Even failure, which is often feared in the context of risk, plays a significant role in building confidence. This resilience becomes a source of confidence as you know you can handle setbacks and keep moving forward. Moreover, taking risks encourages a shift in mindset. Instead of fearing what could go wrong, you begin to focus on what could go right. This optimism fuels further risk-taking and reinforces your confidence. It helps you approach challenges with a sense of possibility rather than fear, allowing you to see opportunities where others might only see obstacles. Confidence built through risk-taking also creates a ripple effect. As you become more confident, you are more likely to take bigger, bolder risks in the future. This cycle of risk, growth, and confidence becomes a powerful force for personal and professional development. It empowers you to tackle ambitious goals, make decisions with conviction, and inspire others through your example. In the end, every risk you take contributes to a stronger, more confident version of yourself. By stepping into the unknown, you prove to yourself that you are capable of facing challenges, adapting, and growing. Confidence is not built by avoiding risks. It is forged in the moments when you choose to act despite uncertainty. This confidence becomes the foundation for future success, enabling you to pursue your goals with courage and determination.